Hey, 2A, welcome back to another week of Core Math. Today, guys, we'll be going through Module 4, Lesson 15, that's your assignment, with yours truly, Mr. Andrews, working from home. And today is April 27th, 2020, which just happens to be Robbie's birthday. So happy birthday, Robbie. I know this probably weren't the circumstances you were hoping for your birthday, but I hope you and your family can make the best of it. Have some cake, maybe some gifts, but enjoy your special day today, bud. And today also happens to be Marine Mammal Day, a day to celebrate all the beautiful mammals that live in the ocean. So why don't we change up the scenery a little bit? Isn't that cool? Now, since we're mammals, we can pretend that we're marine mammals under the water. Let's jump into today's lesson. Our goal for today, as it has been for the past couple weeks, is to continue to focus on how great mathematicians use our understanding of place value to add and subtract using a strategy that makes sense. So let's do a quick review. And my question for you today is, which strategy do you like to use when adding or subtracting, and why? Go ahead and take a couple minutes to answer. All right, so I'm hearing all these great ideas, and there's so many reasons why you might choose a different strategy. I can think about all different reasons why I would choose a certain strategy. When I think of flat, sticks, and dots, I find it pretty easy to help visualize the numbers and see them for their value. Expanded form definitely has the advantage of being more efficient, while number lines make it really easy to break the numbers apart into like 10, 10, 10, 1, 1, 1, and really get take it bit by bit if you want to do it in smaller increments. So they all have advantages, and that's important to keep in mind when you think about what strategy makes the most sense to you. So let's do some practice today. Look! A beautiful, majestic manatee has swam into our lesson. He wants to see all the great work that you're doing today. So let's get into our practice today. Bye. Today we're going to do some practice using subtraction. Our first problem today is 184 minus 62 equals blank. And as I said before, one of my strategies I like to use is flat, sticks, and dots because I'm able to visualize and see the numbers and see how I manipulate or change those numbers. So what's the first thing we need to do in order to use flat, sticks, and dots? Yeah, exactly. We want to make sure we start by making an HCO chart. And in doing that, I'm going to make sure that I label it with hundreds, tens, and ones. And remember, one other thing you can always do is, and I like to do, is label the numbers themselves. It's just another way to help break it down and see. And of course, don't get tricked. 184 has hundreds, tens, and ones, but 62 only has tens and ones. So now let's go ahead and represent those numbers on our HCO chart. So which number should I represent first? Why? Yeah, exactly. I want to represent 184. Number one, because we're doing subtraction, and that we're taking away from 184. It's a bigger number. All right, so I have 1 in the hundreds place, so I'm drawing 1 flat. I have 8 in the tens place, so 8 sticks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and I have 4 in the ones place. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, great. So it's 184 minus 62. What do I do next? Do I draw in 62 onto my HCO chart? Oh, good, you didn't get tricked. No, we're not going to add on 62. We're going to take away 62. So if we're going to take away 62, what place value should we start with? You got it, exactly. Always start in the ones place, the lowest place value. So I see in 62 there's 2 ones, so I'm going to go ahead and cross out 2 of my ones. And then I see there are 6 tens, so I'm going to cross out those as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So am I done? Almost. Yeah. So now I just have to count what's left. All right. So I have 1 in the hundreds place, because I have 2 left in the tens place, and I have 2 left in the ones place. So what's my answer? You got it. 122. Woo! You guys are rocking out. Give me a fist bump. Boom. Nice. So 122. All right. You think you got it and you do one more? I think so. All right. So 184 minus 47 equals 1. So I'm starting with the same big number. And again, I like to use flat sticks and dots. So we'll start off by making our HCO chart. And again, our label up top. Help me. All right, great. So now it's time to represent. So I'm going to draw 184. Remember, we're always starting with that larger number. So 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tenths, and 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. Okay, so now we're ready to take away 47. All right, what place value do we start with? You got it. We start with the ones place. Okay, so I have 4 ones. I'm going to take away 7. 4 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't take away 7 from 4. So what do I have to do? Yeah, you got it. We have to regroup. Anytime we're taking away a bigger number from a smaller number in any place value, we have to regroup. All right, so that means I need to take one of my tens and I need to add that to ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Now I have 10 and 4 is 14. Can I take away 7? Yes, I can. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to cross out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So that leaves me now with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the ones place. All right, so now we can take away tens, right? Yeah. All right, so don't get tricked because I already took away 1 of the tens to regroup. So I'm left with only 7 tens in the tens place. So let's go ahead now and take away 4 tens from 47. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so how many tens do I have left? You got it. 3 tens. And do I have anything in the hundreds place? Yep, I have 100 still. So what's my final answer in standard form? 137. Whew, you guys are rocking and rolling today. And guess who wanted to pop in and say hello? The majestic narwhal, the unicorn of the sea. How beautiful. All right, guys, so let's recap expectations for today. First off, pick a strategy that makes sense and show your work. You all have different strategies that make sense to you. So whether it be mental math, flat sticks and dots, expand notation, or a number line, pick what makes sense to you. Regroup when needed, starting always in the ones place. You saw we did 2 problems together. One needed regrouping, one didn't. And finally, when you're answering the questions, make sure you submit your work in standard form in the answer box to get full credit for your accurate response. So thank you so much for joining me today. Again, happy birthday, Robbie. And from My friends, and me to you, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Nope, you'll see me tomorrow.